What up, mofo? So I wanted to go over the different things you do if you want a one-night stand versus a girlfriend. So the answer is you do absolutely nothing different. You do the exact same thing for every single girl, and a certain percentage of them will end up liking you disproportionately, and a certain percentage of those girls you will also end up liking disproportionately. Sometimes a girl's super into you, you're not super into her. Sometimes it's the other way around. But you basically just keep going on dates, keep meeting new girls. You don't really try to force it. Over the course of meeting new girls, you will find some who you're both attracted to each other and you both like each other a lot. And then it just kind of naturally unfolds. So in that respect, it's kind of a numbers game to a certain degree. So as far as what you do, I don't know if it's the biggest mistake. It's a big mistake that guys make is they go, well, you know what? I'm not going to try and have sex with her on the first date. I'm going to hold back maybe 3, 4, 5th date. I want her to know that I'm not just about the sex. I'm not one of those guys. I'm reliable, and I'm really thinking long term and blah blah blah. And that is one of the worst things you can do. And there's 2 reasons for that. The first one is the best way to make a girl have a lot of feelings for you and to get her bonded to you is to sleep with her. When you sleep with a girl, guys and girls both release different hormones and chemicals and all that stuff, but women release a lot more bonding chemicals. So when you sleep with a girl, it doesn't matter how much she likes you at that point. After she sleeps with you, she likes you a fuckload more. Okay? So if you want a girl to have a lot of feelings for you and kind of put you above other guys, you need to sleep with her as quickly as possible. So let's say that there's 2 guys, and let's say that this girl is going to go on dates with both guys. All right. So let's say you have the first guy, he's right here. And the second guy, let's say that's you, he's like up here. The girl literally likes you more. Okay. The first guy goes on the first date, and on the first date, he sleeps with her. Okay. So now, since she released all those hormones and everything, even though you're right here, you started above him, all of a sudden, boom, she automatically likes him more. Okay. It's not logical. It doesn't quote unquote make sense, but just the chemicals and everything happen in her body. She just does now like that guy more than you. Okay. So now he's up here and you're right here. Now let's say, because let's say you go on the first date and, you guys get along and she likes you a little bit. You go up a little bit like this, but he's still up here. So now the second date comes, sleeps with her again, obviously, because they already slept together. Now he's up here. Huge boost again. You go on the second date. You still don't pull because you're like, no, I still blah, 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 whatever. She likes you a little bit more. You're right here. And then obviously, again, third date fucking goes way up. Obviously, there's a little bit of diminishing returns. Obviously, don't take the exact amount I moved it up as gospel or anything like that. But by the time he's done with the third date, he's way up here. And now you're here. And now on the third date, you finally say, you know what? Okay, it's time. I think I've proved myself enough. I'm gonna try and ask her back to my place. And then that's when she's already so invested in the other guy, you're literally not even an option anymore. That's when she's like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, there's just no real spark. I'm actually not really, I realized that I'm not, just now realized I'm really not looking to date, blah, blah, blah. But it's really because she's actually seen this other guy and she already has so many feelings for him now because they're just at a farther point in the relationship. You're literally not even an option anymore. Her actual feelings, like she actually likes him more than you. Even though you started out, let's say somehow you were objectively better than him, okay? Like she liked you more. And also, let's say objectively, somehow if we can measure that, you would be better in a relationship for her specifically than that guy. Doesn't matter. He slept with her first, so he got that big boost, and now she just likes him more. That's it. That's how you see things where, you see a guy who's like, he doesn't even treat his girlfriend well, like fucking at all. And you're like, how the fuck did that happen? I mean, there's a lot of things that go on there, but one of them is that he somehow found a way to sleep with her. And so even if she didn't really think he was that much, just because he slept with her, she released all those bonding chemicals. And now she's like, oh, he's important now. Oh, I like him. Oh, I have to stay close to him for some reason. It's not logical. These are just feelings that they have, and they can't override them, or at least it's extremely difficult to. All right. So you want to sleep with the girl basically as quickly as possible, because that is just sooner that you get that boost of her liking you more. So the second reason is that when a girl is considering who she wants to be in a long-term relationship with, she only chooses from the guys who she's already in a short-term relationship with, aka already sleeping with. So let's say she's seeing 2 guys, and then there's like 4 other guys who also like her. Maybe they're kind of cool or whatever. Those other 4 guys who haven't slept with her yet, they are immediately ruled out because they haven't slept with her yet. There's steps to it. She will only choose among the people who she's already slept with. It goes, okay, you don't know the girl, you do know the girl, you are sleeping with the girl, and then you're sleeping with the girl, and also you guys are exclusive. You can't skip steps. She can only choose among the guys who she's already sleeping with. And obviously, not every girl sees multiple guys. Some of them see multiple guys. Some of them only go one guy at a time. And then after, being with him for a little bit, then they'll decide, okay, I think I want to make this guy my boyfriend, or I'm going to stop seeing him or whatever. But she can only choose among the guys who she's already slept with. So again, even if she likes you as a person, you guys get along so well and all this other stuff, if you are not sleeping with her, then you are not even considered, because you're not even in the category that she would pick from. No girl goes from just knowing a guy to, okay, now we're in a long-term relationship. No, she has to do all this stuff. She has to spend a lot of time with you. She has to sleep with you. And then it progresses into a long-term relationship. Almost no girl looks at a guy and is like, yep, long-term relationship. She has to vet you. She has to filter you. So again, the only way to get in the category to even be considered is to be considered for a long-term relationship is to be in a short-term relationship with her. And how do you get in a short-term relationship with her? You sleep with her. So the sooner you do that, the sooner you are even in the running to be in a relationship with her. All right? I tell all my guys to do the exact same thing with every single girl. And it always happens the same way. It's just like I said. Some girls just a one-night stand. Some girls, they hook up 2 or 3 times or whatever, and it's nothing. And then a smaller percentage of girls, again, they end up liking each other disproportionately, and then they end up eventually getting into a relationship. I tell my guys too, you have to be dating a girl for at least 3 months before you get into a relationship with her. I also tell them, there's all this other stuff to look out for. The things that I tell my guys and the things I tell them to look out for and the filters I have them put in place, it is virtually impossible for any of my guys to end up in a bad relationship or a relationship where they are not the dominant one and the girl is more interested in them. If they do all the things I say, it is fucking impossible for that to happen. All right? So, long story short, if you want to get a girlfriend, you don't have to do anything different. The way you get a girlfriend is the same way you get any other type of hookup. Most of the guys who say, oh, I'm looking for a girlfriend, I'm looking for blah, 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 those are always the guys who also are not getting laid regularly. Because why they want a girlfriend is because for them, it's so hard to get a girl that in their head, it's like, oh, it's so difficult to even get one. So I need to get one and keep her because it's so hard to get one. And so just their mindset is incorrect. They don't have abundance, all this other stuff. But also a lot of them, they don't have the traits that girls like. Maybe they don't look good. Maybe they're not confident. Maybe they just don't know. Maybe they're confident and cool in other areas of life, but as soon as they get around girls, they're all fucking weird. They don't know how to move things forward. There's a whole bunch of different reasons. But what I've noticed is the guys who really, really No, not just I want to get laid, not just I want to improve my dating life. I specifically want a girlfriend. Almost all of them are also now currently not getting laid in general at all. So the reason they can't get a girlfriend is basically the same reason why they just can't get laid in general. All right, I think I made my point. I promise you, you do the exact same thing, all right? You still got to be cool, confident, in good shape, look good, all that other stuff. And still try to pull on the first date. If you pull and she rejects, a lot of guys are scared because they think if the girl rejects, like, oh, she's gonna know I only want her for sex, or she's not gonna come out on the second date. That's not true at all. Like, if the girl likes you, then she wants to sleep with you. And also she obviously knows you want to sleep with her. That's why you're on the fucking date. If she likes you, she's still gonna come on the second date. But actually she's gonna be more prepared to sleep with you because she knows that that's like what you're gonna do. Also, she's gonna know you have some fucking balls. So she knows she can't really take advantage of you that much. All right, do the same thing. That's it.